Let us understand what is business account in Pinterest. So to creating a business account, you have to go to Google and search for Pinterest. Then you have to give your credentials on business Pinterest account. The moment you give an interest, it will ask you for the few details. Drop your business URL, your business name. Once you all do that, you'll be ending up in this particular page. So you can see the feeds here. So based on your interest, whatever you're given, you can see all related to that feeds. Now, what is the next thing that we need to do? You have to click on this drop down towards your right top. You have to click on the settings. The first and foremost thing that you need to do is update your details here. So make sure you have a very professional website. Then keeping that website, you can add all the details here. Now you can see your display name, your username, about your profile. You have to give a detailed description, okay, about your profile and what is the purpose of creating a business Pinterest account. You have to give your website URL, your official mail ID, your contact details. Then once you're done with it, click on done. Then you have to parallelly do your account settings. You have to give your business information. Next, you have to claim. You can claim your website. So the moment you click this, you'll be getting a verification code. So this HTML code you need to copy and you have to paste it on your website. So once that is done, your website has successfully got integrated with the business account. Now let's create a campaign. So for that, let's go back. So we have created similar pins like this. Okay. So for that, let's create a campaign now. You have to click on this analytics, click on audience insight. So here you can see the option of create a campaign. Now let's quickly create a campaign. Click on this. You have an option of here, like what is your business goal? Build awareness, drive consideration, get conversions. Now from a user perspective, from a different digital marketing perspective, you have to understand what is your goal. Are you focusing on brand awareness if you are a new entrant into the market, traffic generation, conversion, or video views? So you have all the options here. So let's select brand awareness. Let's give a campaign name. So this campaign name we are giving for our understanding. Brand awareness new and click on continue. Now let's create an ad group. And let's scroll down. So here it is talking about the custom audience. So if in case you have triggered the campaign previously, all the campaigns you'll be having a set of customer list. Okay, suppose if you want to retarget those set of audience, you'll be clicking on this particular option. Else, scroll down a bit. Now we'll be adding the interest. What customer is actively looking on the Pinterest. So those set of audience will be targeting. So all you need to do is click on this option, or you have all the options here. People interested in animals, architecture, art, beauty and other options. You can narrow down your interest. So for me, let me select education. I would like to go for home decors, men's fashion, health. So people who are interested in this particular thing, they'll be able to see my campaign. Let's scroll down. You can check the potential audience size here towards my right. Let's scroll down. Now this is the important part where we need to add a keyword. So like Google AdWords has, even they are having match types. You can see this: broad match, phrase match, exact match, and negative phrase match and negative exact match. So let's start creating the keywords. Click on this search. Let me try for digital marketing. So you have to at least minimum add 25 keywords to trigger the campaign. So let me add all the keywords. So how to give a exact keyword? You have to you have to open a bracket. You have to open a bracket like this and close a bracket like this, a square bracket, which means exact. Suppose if you are looking for phrase match, put it inside the quotes like this. If you are not giving anything, that means it's called as broad match. Now let's understand the negative key match. So let's click on this. I'll open the bracket. I'll close the bracket. I'll mark it as minus. So this means negative keyback. Okay. So let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Then let's select the gender. Suppose you are selling some product related to men, target only men. Or if you are selecting a product which is suitable for female, then you will be selecting the female as your target. So on my case, it is digital marketing, so I'll be focusing on all. So let's click on all genders. Age group. What kind of age group that you want to target? 18 to 24, 34 to 44, 50 to 44, 65 plus. So I'm not targeting 65 plus. I also don't want to target 55 to 64. So it depends upon your product or services. Or if you're targeting all the age group, just select the first option. Now you can see here, location. You can select the precise location where you want to target. So right now I am selecting US location. Suppose if you want to target country like Australia, you can go ahead. Austria, Belgium, Canada. So very few limited countries that are available. So unfortunately we cannot trigger the campaign selecting India as a territory and trigger the campaign. So for understanding purpose, let's select US. Languages. Here the languages you can mark it as all, or if you want to specifically look for some options, you can select like this. You can check and uncheck the required languages. Then devices. If you want to specifically look for Android mobile, Android tablet, iPad, iPhone, web, mobile app, mobile web, you can select that particular thing and trigger the campaign, or any combination also will do good. So I'm not selecting any specific, so I'm selecting all devices. Okay. So next one is advanced option, ad group placement, where you want to get placed, where your advertisement want to get placed, browse or search. So I recommend always all, because there you are getting a chances of clicks. So select that particular option, then scroll down. Daily budget. What is the budget that you want to give on a daily basis? So let's say $10. Let's select the date, start date and end date. So whichever the date you want to trigger, select that particular date and trigger the campaign. You can set the time as well. So I'm not setting the end date here. Optimization and delivery. So on optimal mode, it is like on a day, it keeps on a rotation basis. The ad will get triggered on the rotational basis. Suppose if you want to focus on weekly, you can select this particular option, or monthly, you can select this particular option. So monthly frequency cap. So you can make it as like you want to show the advertisement for 10 times. Okay. So for this we have to set the end date. So I have given the end date. CPM. So the suggestion that it is giving is 14. So let me select $10 again. Pacing. Standard or accelerated. Go for standard, or else if you select accelerated, whatever your budget that you have set, it get exhausted within a short period of time, and Pinterest will make sure it reaches to more number of people on accelerated. If it is standard, whatever the budget that you have set, it will be bifurcated on the whole 24 hours. Then last thing what we have to do, we have to select a pin, then we need to click on launch. So once you have selected that launch campaign, Your ad campaign is ready to launch. Now what you have to do is you have to make the payment and you're set to go.